Hello, this is DJ. Welcome back to CycloneFlag. In the last episode, we got a basic infrastructure set up. We got our hospital and our well going, and we got some workstations set up. We have our storeroom, and we got our farm going. We did have a dwarf join the merchants on the first trade. Probably most likely because we don't have a tavern. We don't have any place for people to relax really right now. So we need to fix that. We also don't currently have any bedrooms set up. So we'll want to get some bedrooms. I usually like getting my bedrooms away from my workstation area so that the dwarves don't hear working. Later in the game, you'll start hearing the hammering, especially once I get the forges going. I was thinking about what to do with this fortress. I do have this giant river, so I do have a lot of water. Yeah, here's the woodworker joined the merchant's notification. So we just need to get people a little happier in here. So maybe I'll do that a little bit. In the next episode, I'll probably delve into the dwarves, who they are, a little bit more. Once I feel a little bit more secure in their happiness. So let's solve the. Let's give them a little bar, a little tavern, and solve bedrooms. We can also solve the dining area. So since this is the main entryway, I kind of want to put the bar maybe over here on the side. The other option would be to put a outdoor tavern. I'll probably most likely end up with both outdoor and an indoor tavern. I like keeping the outdoor tavern available for any visitors. So let's create a little inside one for right now. Something that. Let's put a little dining room over here on the side. Let's put a kitchen area. This will have both the tavern, the still, we'll move the still in here, and then we'll also have a kitchen. That kitchen is going to be preparing food. So let's go ahead and put a little food storeroom back behind the kitchen. We'll get some tables and chairs out. Let's make it like that. I think I could extend the tavern probably more this direction. I'm okay with putting a lot of carving out a lot of stone. I need the stone to make my blocks, to make my tables and chairs and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get that started. Should have some dwarves come here in a minute. This was the lever we hooked up to link that bridge up here so that I can actually close down my walled-in area. Still have merchants here. Make sure no trader. Everybody's just grabbing the materials I just bought off the last trade and bringing them downstairs. So let's go ahead and get our miners mining. They're also collecting food from the farm and bringing it back for storage, and my food numbers are increasing. What you'll also notice is now that I'm have that rule set up for this quantum stockpile, people are going to keep bringing wheelbarrows and clearing out the rocks as we do this, except for these gypsums. And since I have rules for doors and tables now too, they're going to go ahead and put in the doors and tables as I get the hallways open. So I think we can start putting another door here. Let's put some tables in. Maybe this wall will be tables in the dining room, so we have some bar tables. We want a fairly good sized dance floor so that they can enjoy the space for dancing. We should probably also do off of this storeroom, clear out some of these notifications, see if there's anything important. Let's also build a coop. This will be for the chickens, any type of birds that we have, so that we can start, they don't need to be outside. So I can put some nest boxes in there so that we can start laying eggs and collecting the eggs, and that'll be right next to our storeroom for food and right next to our kitchen for cooking. Let's make this one more so that we can have a nice visual gap between the still and the kitchen. You just sleep in on the floor. You need to solve that bedroom problem. He came over, brought a mushroom over. He's nomming down. And take a look here. Back to digging. Farming. We want a kitchen. And a still. Let's go ahead and move our, let's do one more. I'm gonna put a chest in here. Let's have our liquor against this wall. And let's go ahead and put a chest in here. Do I have a... We can go ahead and put a rock coffer through the chests. And like we did with the other ones, anytime there's less than 2. And then I'm also going to, right along this wall here, I'm going to do a custom. And we want food. We want all drinks. This will be any type of beverage drinks will be along this wall. But I have to come into my main stockpile and turn off drinks here. We should see people come and grab these barrels and move them into this room here. There we go. Dwarven rum barrel. Almost done with the chicken coop. Put a door on there. Let's also make a rock nest box. Get 6 of those. Those are actually considered a workshop under farming. Something like that. Need to find some more gems. Traders left. Let's go ahead and define this as the tavern. Now right now it can, all visitors welcome. We'll just leave it at that and get some people coming and visiting us. So that's called the constructive tummy. So let's also set a dining hall, and let's assign that to the constructive tummy. The miners are hanging out in the doctor's office. So let's go ahead and come back in here and allow them to do anything that they want. Should start seeing people. They'll come over here. So this chest, they filled up with mugs. They'll put musical instruments in here too. Now we just have people hanging around in the bar. We come in and we look. Listening to poetry. Reciting poetry. So Tossid the miner is reading some poetry and reciting it out loud, and Os is listening to that poetry. We'll go ahead and we'll do another pin pet pasture here. And what we can do is we can exclude grab her. We have a female goose, a female guinea hen, and a male poult. So what we also want to do is make this a new stockpile. What's going on? We had more than one person join the merchant fleet. Like I said, there was a lot of migrants on that round too, so it's actually working out to be a little bit more normal size. As long as my doctor didn't leave. Let's make sure. Chief Medical Dwarf. Okay, I still have one. Okay, so we don't want drinks because those are going out to the bar. We don't want seeds because we want those planted upstairs. We can have fat be in this room and tallow because we can make food out of that. Tallow we will want to use later. None of this paste and slurry needs to come in here. None of these pressed materials. None of these extracts. None of the venom. But we do want the milk, honey, jelly. Don't need cave blob fluid. We won't even see that. Monster extract. Iron Man gas. Let's just say this and then set the milk. And honey. Okay. I wasn't done. We do not want either the lye or the milk of lime. We'll use those later for other stuff. We're also going to enable nest boxes. So basically what that will do is, I use DF hack there. When a bird lays their eggs, here comes the bird, lays their eggs in a nest box. Hey. Okay, so we have 13 guinea hen eggs. We want to make sure they don't get picked up. Okay, so someone keeps on coming and wanting to grab those eggs. We don't want those eggs grabbed. So it's because those eggs are not, I don't have any males right now. So those eggs can be used for food. We came and grabbed the eggs. Throw them in this bin here. Lots of people just hanging out. Right now, Oodle, the chief medical dwarf, is eating a wheel of cheese. Very Skyrim of you. Okay, so we need to go turn off. Definitely have to deal with unprepared fish when we start fishing. Seeds can stay here. Everything else we excluded, except for milk and honey. Might not even get to the point where we have milk and honey, or where we have honey, but we'll see. Okay, this should start helping increase their happiness. Getting some bedrooms will really help that a lot. We're gonna dig some dig down here. I like putting my bedrooms around my well. That'll give us 13. We have a population of 11 right now. That will get us a little bit started. So turn back on the mining. We can also close down this. Got some fresh migrants. So we're going to have to increase the bedroom size anyway. Some cabbage out here. Maybe we should come up and collect that cabbage. We got dish mob, a ranger, animal trainer, animal caretaker, competent trapper. Already is skilled with some Marksdorf and some armor. We got bomb wreck, a stonecrafter. I am master stonecrafter. Also does some wound dressing, which is nice. We got Olan, an animal trainer. Asin, a woodworker. New dog. Puppy. We got a chicken. We got a talented fisher dwarf, so maybe we should start fishing. We got another miner. We can definitely assign you to mining right away. And that looks like it. Okay, so let's first off that little chicken. So these ones are named pets. Let's go ahead and put our puppy. We should also put a temple down here with the bedrooms. Be good to have a little dining room, some temple, maybe a guild hall, something to keep them interested. We're getting some good bituminous for when we are Gonna start our ironworks. Yay, gems, more gems. We also need to bolster our defenses. What I'm thinking we'll probably do... I don't like that I have trees outside of my stockpile, or wood on the ground outside. So let's first... I want to wall in this refuse pile so people aren't looking at it and getting scared by it, in case anything untoward gets in it. We have a human bard visiting. May already be down inside. Let's see. Human bard. And a lady consort. Where's our human bard? On his way. Astra. We can just gonna hang out in the tavern. Lots of moving of rocks, since we have everybody mining downstairs. Probably get a couple more wheelbarrows. Help speed people up. Something like that. I need lots of doors. Lots of magnetite. Delightful. Magnetite's used for making iron, so that will be very handy for our weaponsmithing. Just gonna throw some beds in here. We can come back and improve these rooms later. What would be good is to put some floors. People. And we have 17 bedrooms. Everybody's hanging out in the doctor's guild hall, learning. Let's see, what are they learning? Socializing, socializing, socializing. Just being social. Let's go ahead. find that out, and we're going to put a temple. Got a poet coming in hot. I want to go grab some of that cabbage. Let's also start a squadron. Create a new squad. Save metal armor for now. Get that ranger. And I don't remember which one is efficient. High Master. So let's have Earl join the military as well. I think we need more space. I think we expand out here. Like that. No specific deity. They can just come in and pray. We can make a rock altar. Just one. Go ahead and make it a jet so we have a black altar. And an offering place there. Oh, you lost your wheelbarrow. You're just moving a rock by yourself. Perfectly good wheelbarrow. What do you, yep, you're hauling a siltstone. have a rule for making beds. Need some beds. Mine are sleeping on the floor. We can make some meals. Our woodcutter joined the last trader. That's why that tree's not getting cut down. Windy day, late autumn. Not going to give them any more things to do so that they can work through what they've worked through already. Just build some beds. Slowly getting beds in the bedrooms. Praying to the meditation of paging. Let's go see. We have 2 people that are on the happy right side of the happiness scale. Wants to fight. Did we put Obak in here? Nope. Go ahead and put Obak in here. Chief Medical Dwarf. Chief Medical Dwarf wants to wonder, think abstractly. Acquire an object, eat a good meal, fight, be extravagant. what we can do too is create a stockpile right here. And let's make this just prepared meals. Let's go turn off prepared meals here. Ah, we need barrels. It's like, why are we not? Oh. What we also need to do is we can remove this still. We're going to build another crafting station. Now this crafting station, we are going to assign it. We're going to say only stone crafting. Allow idle dwarves to satisfy crafting needs, yes. Then we'll create another stockpile. Let's just create a little storeroom behind this one. Make rock crafts. Whenever anybody gets a need or urge where they want to make something, they can come here, they'll grab a stone, come to the crafting station, and they will make some rock crafts. This is finished goods type. We want amulets, bracelets, crowns, earrings, figurines, rings, scepters, totems, and toys. And we want these out of stone. We don't want bituminous coal. All quality. Quality. And then we also want this one to target here. They're just going to make stuff and put it in here. This stockpile we will also set for trading. So when the traders arrive, they'll automatically empty the stockpile, take it up to trade stuff. We'll be grabbing rocks. This can eat through all your rocks, so you do have to watch and be careful that you're mining enough rocks to take care of things. What we'll also need is more bins. Sweet. And we'll want to turn off finished goods, turn off amulets, bracelets, crowns, earrings, figurines, rings, scepters, totems, and toys. Too much work. What are you doing? Grabbing some of these logs. We don't need a bin in the refuse pile. It's the first time I've ever seen that. That's odd. So I'm going to make an outdoor, it's going to be a barracks for our troops to train. We'll put a roof on it, but what we want is for it to be outside. If it's inside and down in the caverns, the troops that are here will, the troops in the barracks underground, they will get used to being underground, and they'll get outside sickness, sun sickness. So I do want a group of troops here training in outside area so that they are ready. Coming to drink at our tavern. We also want to... I'm dropping a ramp in here because I want to get up on this wall. And I want to put a floor over here. I do need to get rid of that tree. Trees can be problematic and they'll encroach on a lot of your outdoor area. If you're gonna have some outdoor area, trees will just grow like mad. See, there's a lot of little saplings. Trees will get so dense that you can't even get the trade wagons through later in the game. Also want to get a roof on this trade depot. We want a butcher. And we want a tanner. In case we need to get some meat out of our animals or start doing some leather production. Starting to get a nice batch of crafts. But we have to be careful that doesn't eat through all of our rocks. So we do need to start mining some more rock. So let's go ahead and prep some more bedroom area for the future. We have 17 bedrooms, 17 peeps, but we will definitely get some more dwarves showing up. Praying, meditating, mining. We don't have any alcohol. I made those barrels and then I forgot to order some alcohol. What we can do as well, put a little stockpile right here, and we can set this one to furniture. All, none. Large pots and food storage. Then we don't accept from everywhere. We take from here. So we're going to transition away from making these wooden barrels, and we'll just make rock pots. Like to do is also clean up some of this other metal stone. Let's go ahead and extend our work area. Okay, starting to get the alcohol back. That's good. What I'd like to also do is have some outdoor farming for plants that don't grow inside. We may have to decrease our number of animals down a little bit. So we don't have a lot of space right now. We can either cull the herd, or we can have a bigger area for our farm. So we'll have to make that decision at some point. We're coming up here, we're putting a floor in. That's basically putting a roof over this area. How are we doing on that? Okay. Let's go ahead. We need a wood furnace to get this started. And we need a smelter. Pause it while I do this real quick. And we're gonna need a kiln and a glass furnace. We do have sand. Who wants what? Zizit. wishes to reside in CycloneFlag. They're petitioning to join us for entertaining citizens. Let's go look at Sizit. This is the human bard. Gonna be problematic. Taking humans and having them join. Humans wear a different size clothing. We can solve it. We can make bigger clothing. But I don't think I want humans in this run. So I'm gonna reject it. Oh no! Is dismayed after being denied residency. Yeah, so sad. Fluffy Wamblers wandering around. Alright, so I want a stockpile. And this one will be bituminous coal, lignite. We'll make another wheelbarrow. And we'll make another minecart. Gonna set up another quantum stockpile. Right there. Coal and lignite. So basically what we're doing is we're getting set up so that we can start processing some of this bituminous coal that's sitting around, and we can start making some coke. And the coke we will use for making some armor and weapons. Set up another stockpile up here, and this one. Clays. Changing of the season. Early spring 101. And one more stockpile. And in this one, we will do stone, all the metal ores. Some more wheelbarrows. All right, I think that's good for this round. We will quit here, and we will revisit Cyclone Flag later. Next, I'll be making some metal and seeing if we can get some metal armor and weapons going. All right. Thank you very much.